Hey, hello. Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's session. So we'll start our session now. Okay, we'll start sit in a comfortable position. Put your hands comfortable position. Gently close your eyes. We're gonna do some breathing exercises first. Remember, when you breathe in all the good, fresh air. And when you breathe out, whatever tension, whatever tightness, whatever feelings of stress and tiredness, whatever negative emotion, negative energy, body and the mind, gently let it all go out together with the out breath. Okay, so let's try. Gently take a deep breath in. Gently let it out. Relax, relax, relax. For the second time, take a deep breath in. Gently let it out. Relax, relax, relax. For the third time, take a deep breath in. Gently let it out. Relax, relax, relax. For the last time, take a deep breath in. Gently let it out. Relax, relax, relax. Relaxation of the body. If there is any more tension, tightness, any more feelings of using or exerting strength in the body, gently let go and allow the body to abide in a state of relaxation and inaction. Relaxation of the mind. If for a start, gently be aware of your mind every present moment. If there is wanting, any craving, any expectations in the mind, gently let it go and let mind abide in a state of not craving, non-wanting, and non-expectations. And gradually let the mind abide in a state of action, but the mind not doing or thinking about anything particular, not having the need for the mind to do or to think about anything in particular. For this 20 minutes is a time for our mind to break from all that wanting and doing. Gently let the mind be aware of whatever that manifests through the present moment awareness regarding body and the mind, moment, moment. Remember not following the stories and issues, thoughts arises in the mind. Also not rejecting or suppressing any issue, any story, or any thought or feeling that may arise in the mind or in the heart. It's a total state of total acceptance, total awareness, and total letting go, allowing them to arise and perish according to nature. Being aware like this, moment of moment. This is relaxation of the mind. With this relaxed mind and body, so let us do some forgiveness reflection today. For a start, let us think of, let us recollect the mistakes, the wrong things, wrong speech, and even wrong thoughts that we have done that we have arisen in this life. We're gonna try to forgive ourselves with the power of understanding. Thinking that we have made all those mistakes, whether by body, speech or mind, because of defilements and ignorance at those times. And also because our wisdom, experience, mindfulness, knowledge at that time was not enough. We were not wise enough. We might not have enough experience. We may not have the knowledge, not enough knowledge to deal with those situations in a good way, in a better way. And of course, mindfulness definitely was not strong enough. That's why we choose to react or do things in a negative and unwholesome way. If we had the wisdom, the experience, knowledge and mindfulness that we have now, we might not have done those things in the past. So the reasons why we did what we did was also maybe because of this. And also, we did what we did. May also be because of the influence of our own karma. And may also be because of others' karma. The unpleasant or unwholesome karmic results that are ripening are influenced by it. And that is why we did what we did. With this understanding, let us have forgiveness, understanding, and empathy. Softly, gently, kindly to ourselves, let us have forgiveness, understanding, and empathy for ourselves. Forgiveness, understanding, and empathy for ourselves. Forgiveness, and empathy for ourselves. And we feel the easing of the burdens of regret and self-blame. And we open up our hearts and allow lightness, relaxation, and relief, and the love that comes from forgiveness to fill up our hearts and surround us. Next, let us think of our parents and recollect some of the mistakes, some of the wrongs that our parents have done to us. Then we're gonna try to forgive them with the understanding. Understanding that they did what they did because of ignorance and defilements of the mind. Understanding that they did what they did because maybe at that time their wisdom, their experience, their knowledge, and their mindfulness was not strong enough. Understanding that they did what they did was also maybe because of our own karma, and the past has ripened. That is why they're doing that, saying that to us. And maybe also because of the ripening their own karma, influence of their own karma. And because they are influenced by their own karma, they have interactions with them. Sometimes that is why they did what they did, they said what they said. Before this understanding, let us, as our parents, let us have forgiveness, understanding, and empathy to our parents. Letting the burden of blame, anger, and regret to let go all the forgiveness, understanding, and empathy. Let us forgive and understanding and empathy. Forgiveness, understanding, and empathy for parents. Forgiveness, understanding, and empathy for our parents. And let us wish all beings in the world, including ourselves, to have forgiveness, understanding, and empathy in our hearts. So gently take a deep breath in. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. For the second time, take a deep breath in. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. Gently be aware of the feelings of your body. Gently be aware of the feelings of your buttocks touching the cushion. And doesn't matter whether the experience was good or no good. Let the mind come back to the present. And then just like waking up from a deep sleep, gently open your eye. Okay, so today's sharing. It's a very nice story. Okay, so this is a story about a girl who never felt love from her mother before. Okay, so there was this girl who thought that, and her experience is that throughout her whole childhood and, her teens and adult life, she felt that her mother never loved her. Okay, she never felt love from her mother. Then, when, being in the West, then after they come of age, usually, the kids will go out and sometimes they will live separate from their parents, right? So sometimes the parent live alone and the kids live in another place, sometimes even in another state, right? So, but when her mother was in her 80s and was living in a nursing home, so this girl now already a woman, so she thought, oh, I think yes, mom is in the 80s, right? And she's not feeling that well already. I don't know when I will see her again. So she thought, okay lah, I meet my mother for the last time. Like that. So she went to the nursing home, and then after that, she tried to uh, do some taking care of mother. And then after that, she hugged her mother. And she asked her mother, "Hey, mom, did you ever love me before, mom?" So the mother, with tears in her eyes, at that time, tears in her eyes, she said, "Oh, my dear girl, I have never known love in my whole life. How can I give you something that I don't have? And after hearing about this, the girl managed to reconcile with that feeling of not feeling love from her mother. And then the girl, the lady forgave her mother like that. Oh, so from this we can understand that understanding very important. From this we can understand the power of understanding. How powerful it is in helping us to forgive the the temporary unforgivable. I say temporary because ultimately when you die, then you have it. And when you die, if you don't let go of this, okay, then you may have some unpleasant karmic affinity with that particular being. Then maybe in the future lives, when you meet each other again, maybe you may forgive each other. So it's temporary. If you look at samsara, right? So usually because of not understanding the whole picture and not understanding the conditions of others, that is why sometimes we find it so difficult to forgive, right? But if we can understand, then actually we can forgive, right? Those beings that seem unforgivable, by the power of understanding, it's easier for us to forgive, right? Is there anyone in your life now which is unforgivable? So then you should try to, instead of blaming, we should try to understand. Try to understand how is it that if we live through their childhood and we had parents like them, we had friends like them, and we went through the same education system, had the same school friends, had the same character, had the same experiences in life, then maybe if we put ourselves in their circumstances, we might do what they do, right? Isn't that so? Yeah, so because of understanding, a lot of the things that we cannot forgive can be forgiven. Like that, huh? And another thing that I wish to bring up about this story is that sometimes, and most of the time, we think we know it all. I know one, this person cannot one. But do we really understand it all? Do we really know it all? Right? Most of the time, no, right? Hey, yes, because most of the time when we are angry with somebody, we just got caught up with our anger and we forgot to ask, we forgot to understand, and we forgot to empathize, right? And without asking, without asking, without understanding, without empathizing, how to forgive? But actually, you see, sometimes it's because we don't know it all, and then we get angry with somebody. Recently, I just heard about a speech about jumping back from adversity and jumping back from failure. So, it was said that uh, in the speech, it was said that people, some people they can jump back from failures very easily, and some people cannot. Why is it that some people cannot jump back from failure? It's because they have these different kinds of mental patterns. Some of it is everything is my wrong pattern. So whatever that they experience, if they quarrel with their spouse, then their mind will proliferate, and then their mind will make up a lot of stories. Why is it happening this way? It's because of me. It's because of my temper. It's because of this. Then all the things starts to come again. And then there are some mental patterns like always blaming outside. You see, one is blaming ourselves always. And another mental habit is always blaming outside. I'm like this because of that person. I'm like this because of that. I'm like this because of this. the other person I'm like this because of circumstances, I'm like this, but they never wrong one. Like that. And some people, some people, they have the highly doubt or highly suspecting character or mental pattern. So you see, like example, like somebody in an employee just walk past the boss, and then the boss say, "Hey, please come and see me later." Then the mind will start to proliferate already. Did I do something wrong? Must be the project that I sent yesterday. He is not happy with it. Definitely. Oh, I spent a whole night doing it and he's not happy. And the story goes on and on and on and on and on. But the similar characteristics of all these problems is that they never try to ask. They never try to find out what is really wrong. A lot of us, we are lost in our proliferations. A lot of stories are, yeah, why? My boss see me, wow, like not happy like that. Oh, what happened? I must be do something wrong like that, blah, 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 blah. And all the story come out, right? So, and of course, in the speech, they say one way to stop this is to be aware of them. And then second is to ask and try to understand what is really going on. Instead of believing our stories, believe the facts and data. If you don't have the facts and data, go and find out about it. Go and ask about it. Right? Like that. Yeah. So understanding is and trying to understand the skill and the effort to understand others is very, very important in our daily life. Only with understanding, then we can forgive much more easily and let go of a lot of trauma, a lot of bad memories, a lot of the emotions that comes with the images, stories, and memories that arises, that we have done in the past, and because of that, the past memory associates itself with a particular feeling, and then whenever that memory comes up, the feeling comes up again. So all this can be detox, purified, okay? Purified. It doesn't go away by just like healing, like heal, not like that, right? You have to use understanding to purify this and let go of this. Whether it's the hatred, regret, or self-blame to ourselves or to others, understanding is a very important ingredient in forgiving. Okay? So don't think we know it all. There will definitely be some things that we might not know. So as always, have an open mind. Be open-minded. Give people the benefit of doubt. And then if you find that you have all these mental patterns, then it's especially even more important to practice trying to understand and to forgive. Okay? Okay, so that's the sharing for today. Hope the sharing is beneficial to all of you, and may all of us always have forgiveness and understanding and empathy and forgiveness in our hearts. Okay? Sadhu is the best. Okay, let's share it now. Okay, repeat after me. Itawata chamehi sampadang punya sampadang sabe dewa sabe bhuta sabe sattva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. I share my merits with all devas, all beings, all creatures. May they rejoice in our merits. May they be happy. Idame nyati nam hotu. Sukhita hontu nyatayo. I share my merits with all departed relatives. May they rejoice in our merits. May they be happy. Idame punya asavakaya mahang hotu. Idame punya nimbanasa pachayo hotu. By the power of this merit, may it be supportive condition for my purification of the mind till no more defilement. By the power of this merit, may it be supportive condition for my attainment of Nibbana. Mama punya bhagam sabba sattanam bhajemi te sabbe me samma punya bhagam Bandhu. I share my merits with all beings. May they rejoice in the merits. May they be happy. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, so this is the session for today. May all of you be well, peaceful and happy, and always be filled with forgiveness, understanding and empathy. Okay? See you in the next session. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.